Hello, buffs. We're going to change gears a little bit here and we're going to get away from reading analysis and reading strategies and go into writing strategies. We're going to start off with how to write a thesis. And so let's jump in and get started. We're going to start with examples and then we're going to do a we do based on Geraldo, no last name. And then you'll get to practice on your own. So, the first thing you do when you're analyzing or getting ready to write a thesis is you have to analyze or read the prompt. So this prompt says, in a well-developed essay, discuss the relationship between horror films and horror stories. Pretty straightforward prompt. The next thing we do is we look at the directive words and we highlight them. Directive words are words in a prompt that tell you what type of writing you're going to be doing, what the teacher wants you to do. So in this particular prompt, we need to discuss. Okay. The next thing we do with the prompt is we mark the parameters. What are the items that have to be in the essay or the writing piece? So we have to look at relationship between horror films and horror stories. After you've marked the parameters, then you identify the key words. What is the product going to look like? Okay, here we're going to have a well-developed essay, right? So just to review, we read the prompt, we highlight the directive words we're going to discuss, then we look for the parameters. We're going to discuss the relationship between horror films and horror stories in a well-developed essay. Okay, so that's how we would do it. So let's look at it. Let's practice it with ourselves, with Geraldo. I'm going to go to the whiteboard. In a well-developed essay, analyze how the text connects to modern society. So we're going to analyze, right? Try and get the highlighter here. We're going to analyze, and it's not letting me do this. So I'm going to, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to mark it with a blue pen and circle it. We're going to analyze, I guess red, analyze, and what has to be in the essay. The text and how it connects to modern society. What is the product going to look like? It's going to be a well-developed essay. Okay? So let's look back at Geraldo. And let's look at some elements of Geraldo. So we have a dance. He works in a restaurant. He dresses up for the dance. He's in a car accident. He goes to the hospital. He's really not, we get the feeling that maybe people kind of forget about him because they're overworked. He doesn't get the medical care he needs right away, and it results in him dying, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go to that. Let's go back to the whiteboard and let's write about that. So Geraldo goes to a dance and he dresses up. There's a car accident. He goes to the hospital and he doesn't receive the care, right? Attention. All right. In modern society, are there dances? Yes. Do we dress up for those dances? Yes. Are there car accidents? Yes. Do we have hospitals today? Yes. Do some people in our society not receive the attention and medical care they need? Yes. So you can see all the connections here. right? Okay. So then the next thing we would do is we would then formulate a thesis statement based on that. So in Geraldo, okay, remember, the text connects, or how about instead of connecting, maybe it mirrors modern society with the events of the dance, car accident, and poor treatment at the hospital. All right, you see how that works? So there's our thesis statement. In Geraldo, no last name. The text mirrors modern society with the events of the dance, car accident, and poor treatment at the hospital. Now, the cool thing is when you do a thesis statement this way, you have set up your paragraphs. So you can talk about the events of the dance in paragraph 1. You can talk about the car accident in paragraph 2, and you can talk about the poor treatment at the hospital in paragraph 3. Or you could combine the car accident and the poor treatment at the hospital as one paragraph. And then in the third paragraph, you can talk about the end or how the story ends, right? And that sets up your outline for your essay. You have your thesis. Paragraph 1 is going to focus on the dance. Paragraph 2 is going to focus on the car accident. And paragraph 3 is going to focus on the poor treatment and how it connects to modern day. Okay, now it's time for you to try one on your own. Good luck. If you have any questions about anything covered in this video, you can rewind and stop. And if you have any further questions, you can ask your instructor. Have a great day, Buffs.